Good morning friend, welcome to Tech Point Solutions. My name is Ganesh. If you are new to this channel, then please watch all the video, and if you like the video, then please hit the like button, share, press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. In this video tutorial, we will see what is the difference between store procedure and function. A store procedure is basically used to implement a business logic, and function is used for simple or complex calculation at row level. Example of store procedure is to implement sales order flow or purchase order flow. Example of functions is to calculate budget, credit limit amount for customer using defined formula, or to calculate orders shipping amount with some calculated tax amount. So this kind of calculation we can implement using function. Store procedures are pre-compiled objects which are compiled for first time, and its compiled format is saved, which executes whenever it is called. A function is compiled and executed every time when it is called. So whenever you create a store procedure and execute it first time, the first time it takes some amount of time because it is creating a compiled format and stores in a memory, and whenever we invoke store procedure next time, it calls from the memory. In case of function, it is compiled and executed every time when it is called. Store procedure can return 0 or n values. Function must return a value, so it could be scalar value, table, or any string value. Store procedures can accept input and output parameters. However, function can accept only input parameters. Here is the syntax with store procedure input and output parameters. Now, suppose we have some business logic implementation, and after business logic we want to get some count of orders or from particular table. So at that time we can use a store procedure parameter with output. Let me show an example. I am creating a procedure process order and get count. I have some business logic here which consists of insert and update statement, and after the business logic I want to get the total order count and return this variable from the store procedure. I have declared this variable with an output parameter. So let me create this procedure and some another logic. I want to get this count in a particular variable. I am executing this procedure with output parameter and selecting the variable, and that will give me the output value as 3. So this is the example of store procedure with output parameter. Procedure cannot be called from functions. Functions can be called from procedure. So assume that we have some store procedure which is getting all the order details, but along with the order details I want to calculate order with shipping charges and the tax amount. So I have created a function here, function get shipping and tax amount, and I am passing as the amount. So this amount is nothing but order amount, and I am returning this calculated amount. So this is shipping charges 2% and tax is 5%. So I am creating this function executed, and I have procedure get order summary, where inside procedure I am utilizing this function with the select statement that will give me amount with shipping and tax amount. So let me execute this procedure, and let me execute this procedure you see the result. This is the amount and this is the amount with tax and shipping handling charges. So if you want to perform some calculation at row level, then you can utilize function with the select statement. Procedure allows select as well as DML statement inside it. Function allows only a select statement. So we cannot implement insert, update and delete inside a function, because function is basically designed for calculation purpose. Procedure cannot be utilized in select statement. Function can be embedded in a select statement. So we have just see the example here. We can utilize function with the select statement inside a procedure. Exception can be handled by try catch block in a procedure. We can implement exception handling in store procedure, but we cannot implement exception handling in a functions. We can go for transaction management in a procedure. We cannot go for transaction management in a function. Now, since store procedure is basically designed for to implement business logic, and what if we have some critical business and there are some possibility of transaction failure, so in that case we need to roll back or commit a transaction. That is why we can go for transaction management in procedure. And function is basically designed for calculation purpose, then there is no need to implement or handling transaction management inside a function. So function does not support transaction management. So there are certain things that we can implement in a function and can also be implemented in store procedure. Then what is the use of functions? So this type of question interview may ask, because function can be utilized in a select statement which will help you to do some complex calculation at row level, which is not possible using store procedure. And how can we perform DML operation at row level or transaction management at select statement? That is why function does not support transaction management. So this is the example of how can we calculate function at row level. So we cannot call store procedure at row level. That is why in some of the scenario we use function. Thank you very much. If you like the video, then please hit the like button, share, press the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video.